obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls it and fires to the left.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He makes the catch at the 10. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. The Scarlet Knights offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do...
Breaks into the open. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Firing to the right, complete. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. At the 40, there he goes. It's a seam wide open, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. And the Hawkeyes want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Snagged in the middle. It's Graves. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, looking for a man. They're working that left side. Turns it on in midfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much.
Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Just keep slinging it. Working that left side now. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Hawkeyes moving quickly to the line.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation. Goal line, 3rd down, touchdown.
Off play action on 1st down. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll leave it with him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rutgers. He got a step and just dusted the field. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. The kick is up and good. And and more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Cincinnati is on top. They've played awfully well today, and though that's not Desmond Ridder out there, this group is fighting. They're up by a field goal over ULM. We will be multitasking today, boys.
And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. On the run, it's Graves. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Leaves it with the running back. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose down the left side. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. And the Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Complete on third down. At the 45 on his way. Running free. 10. Touchdown, Iowa. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done it.
Turning it on. Inside the 30. The tag. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snatches it on the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
On target over the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Hawkeyes are in the hurry-up. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Smashes it between the uprights.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing.
Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the catch down the right side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Which is crazy.
On the ground, it's Woods. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout.
How is he catching that? How is he catching that, bro?
They're starting to feel it.
They're giving him this look shit. They're giving him this shit, bro. That's crazy. He was guarded and they're giving it to him.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some. Heading to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, you just know that offense. He needed that touchdown to try to build some momentum. Hasn't really been going great early in this game, but a nice job being physical at the point of attack and pay it off with the score. And maybe that's just the play they needed to turn this thing around.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Central Michigan needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Mount Pleasant behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Bowling Green.
They'll go to the ground.
Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Off play action. Buys a little time. He'll try to do it himself. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on It'll be 4th and short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Iowa.
And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Hawkeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll open the second half with a run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Working the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. A first down for the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen him had a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to run it. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. They'll run the screen. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later. And
the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Now he hurt. Come on,
this defense
dude.
knew they had to get off to a fast start here in the second half.
Hurt.
They're trailing by a bunch of points right now on the scoreboard. They needed to make something positive happen early, and on the very first drive, they get a sack on 3rd down, looking to get the ball back to their offense here.
On 4th down, looking to pass.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's not how you want to start a half.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a
Well,
lot of
they
times you see
fucking
DBs get in position to make
It's
plays,
easy now.
but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. We're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire.
Yo, come on, Bob.
And he's knocked down immediately, but
What the
not
fuck is you
before
doing,
he
dude?
moves the chains.
And because the receiver was able to drive back
He's
to the
cooking you,
QB,
bro. You our best
curl
corner.
route against man coverage, he was
You
able to
are
create a
terrible.
little bit of separation between him and the defender, and that was a big key in getting that first down.
Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Finds a spot in the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Nope.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Good job, baby.
Nice
Good
job
job,
by the
D.
defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Snagged out of the
Man
air.
again, bigger than
Open
man.
space at the 25. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's got it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for
Good
this
job. We
offense.
cooking with grease. We are cooking with
Well, there are a
grease.
lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Works the middle. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Scarlet Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
The Scarlet Knights line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Rutgers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. gives it on the option. Plows through the defense. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Dalton. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing.
So he can catch that and not drop it.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Buying some time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
He makes the catch. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
Yo, what the hell?
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28.
These fucking comeback routes is killing me, man.
As they get set to snap it, time winding
This is
down here in the
ridiculous.
quarter. The play action fake. Got his man on the right. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. This has been a complete
outplayed them every
obliteration so
aspect of the
far,
game,
as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And his
Good
first
job,
pass
sitting.
is incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
42, back to pass on 2nd down. Got the back over the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
It's complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. It would take a miracle to get back in this game, but any miracle will have to start with this 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Good job, defense. Good job, defense.
And they are
They're
stopped
doing it now.
on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll give it to the back.
That's been working on.
Hard running there. Drives into the pile.
Gain
just
of
to
1,
pick up a
okay.
one. They'll
Okay,
spot it
that's
at the
just,
10.
one project.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Hey, yo, offensive line, come on, y'all, damn.
Hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert
My
on
quarterback
4th
finna
down.
be done. I don't
I
need
think
him
in
done
this
for the year.
situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here. Converts on 4th down, still going. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm tap.
There he goes. The 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game. He's got it at the 22-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Better domination.
They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has the ball back on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This is going to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout.
Wide Christ, bro. My own corner can't keep up. You're running
conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
This is ridiculous.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown.
You're trying to get them off the field, and you can't.
Play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Good job, bro.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got the tight end. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory.
He ain't did shit all game, and now he hurt.
Play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, nice job finding a crease to go get that first. And, Dave, there's just some running backs out there that feel like they have that 6th sense. They just know where the marker is. They know where that 1st down marker is, and they're just able to find a way to fall forward and get it.
And I love when they don't dance. Know the situation, right? Don't bounce things that don't need to be bounced. When I need to stick my face in there and lower my shoulder and get a couple yards, I got to know the situation. Great job by him running the ball physical and finishing the run for a 1st down.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He'll do it himself. Just what they'd hoped.
We're just trying to get him off the field. We can't get him off the field, bro.
32.
Oh, well, quarterback is hurt. Whatever.
Come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback running on the draw. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Absolutely perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Hauls it in. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Fleming. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's why he's
what will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. That's reeled in. It's Fleming.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown.
Come on, man. It's so fucking mean,
this
bro.
is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch
I
again.
get mad when I don't throw y'all the ball.
Gets the big third down
That's the reason why right there.
I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you want. You know, when the
converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for a huge play.
Oh, and run up, bro. That's wide open. That's the receiver's fault. There's nothing but the receiver's fault, bro. He's wide open, and he can't run his route, bro.
The big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting
I try to give y'all PT and playing time. Y'all want to be here.
That's going to sting, but now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Griffin.
Big one, bro.
Down the gut of the field.
Come on, dude.
I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party trick. A late touchdown.
This is what I'm talking about,
nice
bro.
touchdown.
This one-star shit ain't no joke.
This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
63, Iowa.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17.
I hope this is a lot over.
To the air on first down.
And this dude, this backup quarterback, this is why he don't get no
4
pick.
seconds
That's
remaining.
why he don't get them.
And after this play, the cake will be baked. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.